My series about me and robot Sophia and my fight with the robots, actually clones, different clones. Hanson Robotics developed. According to David Hanson, they have 15 clones, and imagine, I think that they have even schedule, and these all clones are abusing my brain. And this is like how I'm sleeping. This is me used and abused for development of this robot Sophia. One of these robots is military robot. One of the robot is given to Mark Zuckerberg for his Building Gate projects. And just this night, I have the knowledge of Regina Dugan working on me and Paul Markowitz, CEO Blue Shield of California, who handed me to military 2007. I was working as an analyst for 2005 at Blue Shield of California and resigned. And this is me, how I'm sleeping, protecting myself, protecting my brain. And what I have implanted pretty much everything that was on military market 2015 when I had surgery. And I have I did right here, I had another channel there I said that I'm implanted with all these nanotechnologies, and most important part, Google tattoo, strangulation technology, Motorola in my throat, neurograins, Neuralink, Elon Musk for upload and download of thoughts and my skull. They are all developed even in 2007 when this torture started, but 2007 I had surgery. 2015 I had another surgery, not knowing at all what was going on with me since 2007. So I'm just going to show nano diamond. Each of these technologies is extremely dangerous, but this nano diamond is the most dangerous technology, and it acts actually as a cell phone, and according to one nanotechnology company it is worth several $1,000s. This is taken in the ENT office, and 3 other ENT doctors said that is like some type of structures that they never had seen in near the eardrum. This here, they said that these white hair-like structures are okay. This black is actually nano radio developed by University of Berkeley, Settler Group 2007. And I remember, if you go there, it is so tiny that they were listening Layla by Eric Clapton in 2007. It is so tiny that they had to use microscope to be able to see how it is working. And it makes sense. And the journalist who reported in 2007 wrote following: imagine horror if someone would be implanted with this nano radio. Well, this person is me, and this is everything used to have communication with me during the night. What they're doing, they are hypnotizing me every night, and then I am in hypnotic state, and they are giving me orders what to do, for example, and my brain is doing it. Is just you have a hypnotic session and someone tells you, swim now, and you're swimming. There is no pool available, there is no water, but you're swimming on dry, and your brain is performing this activity. Now I do recordings also, not only that I have material evidence of implants. I do recordings, not every night. Most of the nights. I had one laptop that was stolen from my apartment, had a huge amount of data, but just tonight I did not analyze everything. I mean, that would be impossible. But I just opened the last file, last recording that I had, and this is that is a man's voice who said to me, "What is that?" So they continue to work on me, especially Regina Dugan. Regina Dugan worked for Facebook, Building Gate, all these projects. She came from DARPA. It's extremely dangerous woman. I found myself telling during the day, okay, fine. Okay, good, fine. Okay, good, fine. I said, why would I be telling, okay, good, fine? Just so, whatever I do, I say, okay, good, fine. And I had a memory recall, and I remember that Regina Dugan tortured me so much during the night. I don't know if they use quantum teleportation, quite possible. And I will be saying, just to cut, on torture, just, okay, good, fine, as you wish, as you say. And this is a monster woman, monster. She's disgrace for the womankind. That is what I have to say. And I just would like to show you this recording. I just opened, I know exactly where the talk which should be, because I have the peak on my software at that point, and so I'm going to show you. For example, this is the file, and if you can see, it is here it get a stamp. It is 18/8, 2018, 23rd August. It is number 5 file. And let me see. These are the files. How I create files. I put like this voice recorder, which is usual voice recorder. I place this here because my head is bandaged, my mouth is bandaged, and everything else. But due to this strangulation technology, I am still talking. That is subvocal thought or talk. So I'm talking, and they can understand this. Then I have here Google Tattoo. I know it because when I move my head, it creates a scratching sound. Now you will say, like, that is 3 years almost after the surgery. Why didn't I take out this everything? It is very difficult to find someone. When people and doctors, when you come there, they say, oh, we don't see anything. You know, I visited 5 countries, spent $30,000. And almost 2 years to find this nano diamond, because I was going like, I went like to Dr. Shab Siddiqui, Mercy Medical Group, and you know what he did do? Instead of helping me, he put sand through my nose that was perfectly fine and functioning, and sprayed me with nano spray. And my nose is now connected with all this nanotechnology in my body. And how would I know? I'm sorry. Because I went to take like an x-ray of sinuses, and technicians, after he did, he said, oh, you have something on your left nostril, you have to go to the ENT doctor. And that was after I visited like office in Dr. Shab Siddiqui. What could I do? I did write several times to the office, and they didn't answer. He said, they don't care, you know, they don't care because they know that I am just like that is no law that applies to me. Why? Because one of the clones of Sophia robot is military top robot, but who dares to say anything to US military? But you're going to end like me. I didn't say anything, and I ended this way. Imagine if you would say something to them. What would happen to you? So let's listen now to this recording. I took just the last one here, 18/3, like this is recording. It is 5, okay, and you see this. Obviously someone is talking. This is not my voice, color of my voice. You see this? And now I am taking like this, cutting this, and I am creating like a new file from this. Let me see how I do, like new. Let me see. That is like I took this, create new file. Okay, new file, and I'm pasting it here. And let's see what is said. Let's see again. And that's probably me talking. Then I have another excerpt that I took from that same file. And this is another one. Okay, this is like untitled. That is another one. I mean, obviously, like people are talking to me, and I just like I took these 3. I don't have any idea what is here. I didn't even analyze. But every peak here is actually talk. Let's see this. I have tons of recordings because I used to record for 2 years. And to publish some of these and analyze some of these. So I mean, I think that is enough. So this is like going to be my daily journal, so to say. I am going to report on me fighting robot Sophia. I was riding bus yesterday, and I know that I activated my left ear nano radio. Why? Because I would hear like a metallic chirping sound. How they activate? Because this is like this is working on 2.4 gigahertz. It is like an internet frequency actually. They can activate with cell phone application. They can activate through the TV. They can activate different ways. I think that they even can use like electricity grid. Why? Because I have this lamp. This is behind this big lamp, and it is working on tap, you know, tap, and I was in bed and lamp just simply like switched on. I didn't like touch it. So I mean, this is the crime. I'm reporting crime. It is robotization crime, humanoid development. There is no humanoid. If there is no suffering person behind, it is widespread every country with these corporations that are spread, like you have Google everywhere, you have Facebook everywhere, even here in Croatia. They are freely, like this is a rule. They are freely catching person alive, pushing person into this project. I am in this project 2007, and I just realized that I am in this project when they started to transplant consciousness of robot Sophia to my conscious to the robot Sophia. And you will see, like recently people say, but robot Sophia doesn't look that human anymore, Hanson Robotics. But Facebook, Elon Musk is creating like humanoid based on my brain for space travel. How they are masking this? For example, 3 days ago he was working, I think that they even have schedule, you know, who is going to abuse me when, and they would push me like into very tiny, like a racing car, you know, and I would be in that car like a whole night. And that is actually probably one of these spaceships, a Dragon or Falcon. I think this time it was Falcon, but I have the story about when I was in Dragon, when I jumped out of the bed before midnight because my body started to tremble and vibrate. So I'm going to stop here. So it is August 24th, and this is what happened tonight. Regina Dugan, Facebook. I don't know if she's still working for Facebook. In any case, she was abusing me for the 3 last nights. I just started to work on my helpingmate.com website, where I'm going to talk about all these projects that they are doing in Building 8, about Musk and his projects for Mars humanoid. I don't know much about his project, but I know how, like some red substance that I could see and photographed on the balcony across the building where I lived in San Jose, California. So I'm going to stop here. Like, let's see what is going to happen. If I don't report anymore, then they really captured me somewhere and pushed me like in some closed institution, and then freely abusing my body for 24 hours, because that is what they want now. You cannot transplant my consciousness to the robot humanoid if I am conscious. If I have conscience during the day, what can you do? Nothing, because I am still like in control of my body. What they did tell me when I started to write around that I feel like being crucified every night. I said Jesus was crucified once. I have been crucified every night. They said to me following military, we are going to catch you and crucify you on the wall, and you will be in real life crucified. And we are going then to program our humanoids. And this is like a testimony about brutality of US military and army. And I have screaming also that would be dongle for them. And Croatian army, military, but they are even worse. American military stayed like astonished when they realized how Croatians are torturing me. Wild vultures. And you see this dongle, you know, Yahoo, like when someone is yodeling for Yahoo, this screaming that I produced once I got recall of memories about military, US military, that is dongle for them, for their brutality. And I said that video that I created in April, end of April, I used to wake up in the morning after this torture, and I would jump in my car, find a deserted place where nobody was around, and scream for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I even recorded this, screaming just not to get completely insane. I actually don't know how I did survive this, so let's see how long I'm going to last. And if nobody is going to pay attention to this right now, because people don't pay attention, nobody is reporting accurately and extensively about humanoids and development of humanoids, one day that will be really, very important topic.